I'm Kathy with Pet-Teek, and today we're donating our super nutritious and healthy pet treats to Priceless Pets here in Claremont. And they're also called the orphanage, so if you ever are looking to adopt the pets here in Claremont, Chino Hills, or Costa Mesa, they are called Priceless Pet Rescues and also called the orphanage. And let's see what they're all about. So let's get to know them and all about adopting your future pets. Here with Shelly with Priceless Pets here in Claremont. Would you like to tell us about Priceless Pets and your mission?
Priceless Pets is a no-kill animal shelter, and their mission is to save one by one until there are none. They pick up dogs from like high-kill shelters. They mostly go to rescue areas where the dogs are rescue only, and they pick up the dogs and they bring them to the adoption centers and help them find new homes. We have 3, one in Chino Hills, one in Claremont right here, and one in Costa Mesa.
So I hear you did do events like hiking. Would you like to tell us about that?
Oh yes, I'm the hike leader, and every Sunday I come to Claremont. I pick up about 10 to 12 dogs, and I drive them out to Chino Hills. When I arrive there's probably 50 people waiting in line to walk about 40 dogs. And we take them 4 miles up through the hills. And it's a great way to get exposure to the dogs. Some people actually meet the dogs and come back later and adopt the dogs.
That's such good news, and that's such a fun activity if you guys want to go hiking, take the dogs hiking.
8:45 every Sunday in Chino Hills.
Yay, rise and shine. Are there dogs here that you would like to introduce us to and
We
tell
have
us
3
about?
great little dogs right here. These dogs were saved from Riverside Shelter, which is a kill shelter. This one is Taz, and this is Howard, and that's Kenneth.
Hi.
And they're great little dogs, and Priceless Pets pulled them and saved their little lives. This little black dog, Taz, was marked rescue only. And when the dogs are marked rescue only, it's because they usually act aggressive or they have actually snapped at somebody. But we know once they get out of that situation, they're not going to act like that. So we pulled them and look at him now. And they had him as an aggressive dog. He's one of my favorite dogs. He loves playing ball.
We've come back to Priceless Pets, and now that we're here, I wanted to show you guys something super cool. They have a description for which dog is in the room. For example, it shows which breed. This is a Labrador Retriever, German Shepherd dog, mixed, medium coat, extra large male, adult, and he's neuter. It tells them what kind of dog he is, like energetic and enthusiastic. When people are looking for pets to adopt, they could see what kind of dogs they should get for their homes, whether if they have children or other pets. And over here it also shows their age, what kind of mix they are, and if they have any sensitivity to treats and specific foods they should eat. Based on this description, you're able to know if this dog, if Rex is the right dog to adopt for your home, for your family. I'm here with Jen. She volunteers with the cats here at Priceless Pets. Why is it important to adopt a cat?
Well, there are so many cats that are in need. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but a mom cat can get pregnant multiple times a year. So I think it could be anywhere from ranging like to 1 time to 6 to 8 times a year. And then their gestational time is it's pretty short. So they could have up to 8 litters a year. 8 litters plus 8 per litter, that's the max usually. So it's like you could have up to 64 kittens a year. So that's why there's just such high euthanizing rate for cats. If you look on the county websites, it's like thousands per day. It's just because of overpopulation. People will seek out breeders because they have allergies and special needs. That's totally understandable. But for the most part, like if you're not allergic to a cat, then you know, shelters are a great place to go to because we have cats of all ages, stages. We have them that just have really unique medical history or stories. We have ones that have like little quirks. And people think, oh, well, you're not going to be able to get an exotic short hair at a rescue, but we have had a Bengal, 100% Bengal cat here before. We have some American short hairs in foster right now. We've had a dwarf kitten. So it's not impossible to get those, because a lot of times too, people will get their kittens from breeders, and then when they grow up, they end up getting another cat, and then they're like, this adult cat's not as fun anymore, and then they'll surrender that animal. So that's why shelters, not only will you find a variety of cats, but then a lot of times we're saving their lives from getting euthanized because of overpopulation. The only recommendation I would have also for like choosing a cat is, a lot of times people go by breed or by color. I want a white cat, right? And then it turns out that the cat's not necessarily a good personality fit with the owner. So as much as you can, you know, there's that saying, don't judge a book by its cover. Try not to judge a cat by its cuteness or by its breed, because most of them, they'll show you their personality naturally. And then I would say if you are on the fence, you know, maybe try to have a couple of times where you interact with the cat, with your family members at the shelter, and then see how they go over time. He's like, look how big his bites are. This is Elvira, and Elvira is like a young adult, pretty much like a teenager slash 20-year-old adult cat, meaning in cat years. She's not like 20-year-old human years, but she was adopted by an elderly person, and they really wanted a kitten as a companion animal, but she was just really energetic and probably not necessarily the same energy level as her adopter. So she got surrendered, and so now we have her available for adoption. She's super sweet. Kate's a really big girl, but she's a big baby girl. We've had her at the shelter for about a year and a half, I want to say. She had a brother named Kevin. Kevin and Kate, I think, from This Is Us, so like the twins. And then her brother was adopted, but she still has not been adopted yet. She is a tank. You can tell that she's a big girl. They lived in Costa Mesa, and they had an owner, and the owner passed away. So she got surrendered here, and she's still trying to find her forever home. And like I was saying with Elvira, she does well with other cats. Kate is kind of like, I would prefer to just be the queen of the castle. This guy was a bottle baby. I think he was found on the side of the road, and he has a really big meow, so that's why his name is Emerald. You want to eat some? We do microchipping, spay, neutering, vaccinating, and deworming. All of that comes with our adoption fee.
When people adopt them, do they still need medical attention, or you guys make sure?
We try to do as much as we can, but because we have so many cats that are in foster and are ready to be adopted out, we highly recommend that you just take them to a vet, just like you would with a child or anything like that, just to make sure that they are 100% healthy. Most of the time they are clear of all medical issues. We've treated them, and some of them are like on the brink of death. You know, they have like worm infections, parasites, ringworm, and a lot of times if you bring those kittens or cats to the shelter, they'll be euthanized. So we invest a lot of time in making sure that they're healthy, but then we always recommend that you just take them to the vet to... Yes. Okay, I'll stop talking.
If you're ever looking for pets to adopt, definitely come to the orphanage. They have one here in Claremont, one in Chino Hills, and one in Costa Mesa. But their rescue is called Priceless Pet Rescue. You could also learn more about them at pricelesspetrescue.org. Thank you for watching, and remember to follow, subscribe, and like for more awesome videos.